Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm being joined by ladies from the Lafayette Society of Performing Arts. I'm being joined, first of all, by the Artistic Director, Amy Orr. Amy, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
And to my far left, I have Caroline Shirley. Caroline, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, ladies, I know that this is the time of the year that we're in the festive season, the holiday season, and people are eating and going out to the movies and all the other various activities that are taking place. But you all have some events that are coming up in December that we want the public to come out and talk about. But before we talk about it, let's find out a little bit about you ladies, because I think this is the first of both of you all. Amy, I understand that you're the Artistic Director for the LSPA. Talk a little bit about your role, if you don't mind.
Yes. I am the Artistic Director of Lafayette Ballet Company.
Okay.
And it is an offshoot or in partnership with Lafayette Dance Academy, which is our training facility, all located at LSPA, downtown on Bull Street. The Nutcracker is the first production, I believe, that LSPA ever presented over 30 years ago. And it's come from Price Theater now to Troop High. And we're very excited about starting the holiday season up next weekend.
Okay, well, very good. And Caroline, I understand that you're a student over at LaGrange High. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a senior at LaGrange High School. I have basically grown up at the dance studio and at LSPA and everything, and it's basically it's very special to be in this show every year, and it's what I look forward to every festive season.
Okay. And understand, as we were talking before we came on air, tell us when you started acting.
I started when I was 2. And I'm almost 18 now, so it'll be 16 years at the end of the year.
Okay. Oh my goodness. And we're going to talk a little bit more what inspired you to want to become an actor or acting in the various plays that you're performing in now. And Amy, I understand that your role kind of grew here in the LaGrange area, because I learned also that you were dancing in Atlanta. Talk a little bit about that for us.
My husband Matt and I moved here in 1997, and he took over a State Farm agency on the Square, so we were both working on the Square, which is great.
Okay.
I was still dancing in the Atlanta area and also teaching for Atlanta Ballet for a good number of years. So I started here probably working 2 days a week, and that grew to 4. And once I retired from dancing, and we had our 2 children, I'm here 7 days a week. And so I became a teacher here, an assistant director here, and about 6 years ago took on the full artistic director position at Lafayette Ballet.
Well, very good. You know, for our community, most people may not necessarily realize the artistic values, the museums that we have here, and I know that the LSPA, in conjunction with other, like you said, the ballet, have a number of things that you all perform throughout the year, to get the public to come out. If there was something that you all could say to the public to help them to understand that arts is a very important part of development of children, what would it be, Amy?
I think the vibrant arts community here in LaGrange is amazing for a town of this size. Number one, it's great for the community to see, but it's also wonderful that the community has outlets for performance from children all the way up through adults, in dance, in music, in theater, and the Azalea Storytelling Festival is here, and it brings in so many wonderful people for LaGrange residents to hear, and it draws from all over the Southeast. So it's just amazing to have so many outlets for the performing arts in a small town. And I think be involved as an audience member and get involved maybe as a performer, because those options are here. And we also have wonderful education opportunities at LSPA in dance and theater and music. So I urge people to come and take a class and see. It might be something they never knew they would like to join in.
Well, very good. You know, talking about the range there, because I understand in the Nutcracker, you all were telling me there's like 190 performers, and the range of categories there, from kindergarten all the way to high school and community. Talk a little bit about that before, and then we're going to jump into talking about the Nutcracker, if you don't mind.
The entry-level role in the Nutcracker is the soldier, and those are usually done by 5- and 6-year-olds, kindergartners. In fact, Carolyn is one of our student teachers, and she has some of those dancers today. what would you say about the kindergartners and their evolution or their ability to evolve over the about 2 months of rehearsal?
They're very rambunctious. I can say that, but yeah, they're so sweet. But yeah, they know it after a while, after 2 months. But it takes a bit to get them to focus.
They like to fight with their swords.
They do.
You know, and it works. It works really well. It channels that great energy, that real childhood energy, and it's great for them, those teachers that are student teachers within our program, to share the stage with the little dancers and even the middle school and on up, and they really see an evolution of their training and where they can go. So it's very special to have a teacher on stage with them.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Nutcracker. People have seen and heard this for years and years and years. Talk a little bit about the show here, ladies. Both of you can jump in at any moment. Talk a little bit about the show itself, but not giving it too much away, because we want the public to come out to see it. Talk a little bit about the show, if you don't mind.
It is a classic Nutcracker. We have, like I said, almost 190 performers, 2 guest artists, and some community members. Carol Kane is joining our cast this year as the Countess de Lafayette.
Okay.
She is Clara and Fritz's eccentric aunt, we'll say, and just come out and see where that goes.
All right.
Our guest artists are James LaRussa, formerly of the Atlanta Ballet, and he's now dancing in the Atlanta area, and Raul Pinato, who is actually Carolyn's partner in the Arabian. I'll let her talk a little more about that, the Arabian scene, where that befalls in the show.
Arabian is in the Land of Sweets, and it's the Arabian coffee, and every I guess character in the Land of Sweets has kind of like a sweet or a drink or whatever, and so yeah, it's very wistful and kind of just like smoky, and just because basically the lead Arabian, she's a genie, and she comes out of, there's a lamp, and she has 2 sisters, and the sisters want the lead male, Raul, my partner, to basically fall in love with the lead Arabian, and she comes out of the lamp and everything, and then eventually goes off with him. And so
a little story within
there's
the story.
There's a story within the story,
And it's one of the nicer parts of the Land of the Sweets, because it's exotic. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. Now, and I understand this year, because a number of the shows have been actually performed at the Lafayette Society of Performing Arts. These shows are actually going to be performed at the Troupe High Fine Arts Theater. Talk about the dates, if you don't mind, for us, Amy.
Sure. We are at 7 p.m. on December the 2nd, that's Friday.
Okay.
And then on December the 3rd, which is a Saturday, 2 and 7 p.m. And then Sunday, the 4th of December, 2 p.m. So it'll be 7-2-7-2.
Okay, 7-2-7-2. All right. Now, let me, and a lot of times I always ask this question, because I know that you say you already have 190 performers. Is there an opportunity for others that might want to come in and help out, or perhaps audition for a later performance? Is that an opportunity?
Yeah, really, there's really 3 opportunities I think of quickly. First of all, you can certainly help out. There are costumes to be sewn. There are sets and props to be made. Backstage and front of stage help. You can also come and be a community performer, and we'll probably have some need of that in March. We will be presenting the first ever full-length Swan Lake. And that will be in March at Troupe High again. So we'll be needing performers there. We'll be needing performers for Nutcracker next year. And of course, if you're interested in taking some classes, just contact us at LSPA, the Lafayette Dance Academy. We'll be glad to get you enrolled so you can be on your way to dancing.
All right, well, very good. Caroline, if you had something to, or if your friends, and you've been acting since 2 years of age, do you sometimes use your acting abilities on your friends?
I don't know. I guess it probably just comes naturally sometimes.
Carolyn has a distinct talent, but something that she has worked on, and that's her flexibility.
Oh, okay.
I would say that sometimes that's kind of an interesting.
Yeah, a lot of people like to see me show off my flexibility.
Bend and contort.
I'm yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's really,
So you're bent right now, I
a
guess,
lot of
right?
people say it's creepy.
Okay. A contortionist.
But
huh?
I'm very,
Okay.
but I've worked on it for years. I love my flexibility. That's my favorite part of my
Okay.
body. Just
I wish I'd have known that before we came on there. When I actually,
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
You got to come to the Nutcracker to see
Have to
it,
come
and,
to
it,
the-
and it will be
okay.
in full force.
An Arabian is very flexible and very bendy.
Definitely a
And so
vehicle
it
for
really
her
shows
tail.
off
Okay.
the flexibility.
Very good. Very. I did not know. So we definitely have to come
Yeah.
to see that. Now we talked about the times and the location. I don't know if we covered the ticket prices. Let's make sure we get that out there as well,
Yes.
Amy.
The ticket prices range from $10 to $22,
Okay.
and that goes from student tickets all the way up to reserved orchestra tickets. So there's a price range in there to meet everybody's needs. I would say there are no bad seats in that theater. It's
Absolutely.
really a very well laid out theater, and we're appreciative to get to perform there.
Absolutely. Now, is there a website that can go online or just
Yes.
purchase at the door?
Yes, you can always purchase at the door, but we have had sellouts in the past.
Okay.
So we urge people to go ahead and they can go to lsparts.org, which is like Lafayette Society for Performing Arts.org.
Okay.
And you can always call LSPA, or you can run by our office on Bull Street. We're open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 4. And just give us a call. We'll set you up with some tickets.
Okay, well, very good. Well, I'm sure that as we continue to enjoy the family and movies and things of that nature, we want to get out too. So I'm hoping that the viewing audience will take advantage of the Nutcracker and come on out to True Pie Fine Arts Theater and take advantage of it. The second at 7 o'clock, the third at 2 and 7, and then the fourth at 2 p.m. So once again, ladies, I want to thank both of you all for being on the show very much today, and we definitely want to come out and make sure we see Caroline in her role, okay?
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you all
Thank
very
you.
much. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more Sydney Weekend,